All right, so here's Jiří Procházka, arrived at the UFC on Fight Island during COVID-19 in 2020. A couple years later, he was the light heavyweight champion. Only man to beat him since 2015 is Alex Pereira. He's done it twice. Big opportunity for Procházka to prove he is still very much elite here tonight.
Big opportunity for the former champion to really show that he is still the man. But when he talks about becoming the champion, he recognizes what he sacrificed for this. He said he sacrificed everything, so he leaves it in the hands of essentially the MMA gods to guide him on his way to becoming the champion. Jiří Procházka is a different character, man, but he's a guy that is so aggressive and so good that we know on any given night he can beat anyone.
Best in the business, Jiří Procházka enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Here he is. You know who he is. Anybody see that mohawk right there? That's a beautiful thing. UFC Hall of Famer Chuck, the Iceman Liddell. I think after the fight, win or lose, he goes to the Department of Motor Vehicles and says, I'm going to change my name from Chuck to Iceman. His driver's license should just read Iceman Liddell.
He's the guy that brought people in the fight. And I remember before the UFC had multiple pay-per-views a year, you would get together and you'd watch Chuck. And there was always this question, not if Chuck would lose, who's Chuck beating tonight? And he would knock people out. This dude was the first anti-wrestler that once was a wrestler in the UFC. A true star of mixed martial arts.
And when you think about past legends, BJP comes to mind. Perhaps no American fighter brought more eyeballs to the game than that man, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell. The Iceman, Chuck Liddell, steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jiří Procházka. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell.
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, our referee. Go. All right, here we go. Round 1 is upon us. Jiří Procházka, let's go for that. As watchable a fighter as we have across all UFC divisions, back at it here tonight.
I mean, just finish it, Pete. No matter how much time is left on the clock, Jiří Procházka can end you. And when he ends you, he ends the fight very violently.
Oh.
I mean, I've watched this man do tremendous things inside the octagon.
Oh, Procházka's got every strike in his arsenal, but that hook may be his best weapon.
It's unorthodox. It doesn't look like Alex Pereira's or Cody Garbrandt's, but it's as effective as any of them. Jiří Procházka, once again, lands that beautiful hook. We always talk about the consequences. You can't make a mistake when you're in there with these two. The consequences are dire. You could end up laying on your back staring at the lights. Left hand getting very active. Great punch.
Man, how about the accuracy and timing there? Beautiful shot.
He's got great eyes. He saw where he was going through the punch there instead of where he was whenever he started to throw.
Oh, that defense is a thing of beauty, right? Slipping, dipping, and avoiding a lot of these power shots.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of just defending. His eyes are very open, aware. He sees everything coming before his opponent throws.
Procházka's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open. Man, that punch was a beautiful thing. Straight to the target.
I mean, that was a nasty shot.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Under 90 seconds to go in the round. Oh, he leads with a right punch. There's a little bit of deception now on the feet.
He's mixing it up, not letting his opponent find a pattern in his fight style.
Procházka gets clipped here, but man, not cleanly. Was able to move enough to allow that strike to roll right off. Oh, that right eye's looking really swollen now. Well, you've heard the corner call to set up the strikes off of the feints. Nice feint left there by Procházka. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Target. Let's see if his opponent can survive. Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool. 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if his corner can keep his head in the fight.
Ready, John? You good?
Second round underway. Works the body there. Thursday, we thought he was overconfident. Not at all the case. He's on fire tonight.
Well, when you prep the way that he's prepped, you walk into a meeting and speak the way that he did. And his performance is showing that this wasn't just talk. He's all action.
Well, I got to pay off that right hand that he landed a moment ago. Iceman gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, and there it is, right? Defense into offense. Beautiful short counter by Procházka. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
Seems like the guy's playing with his food.
Oh, and there it is, and new! The man at 205 pounds and the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion.
This dude is a savage. We have seen him time and time again have these massive performances, and now he is the world champion.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 25 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Jiří Procházka!
Everything about this guy is watchable, right? Even after the fact, a big knockout for Jiří Procházka here tonight, and this dude's just getting started, champ.
He's so fun. I mean, everything about